Edged and just short of VVS Laxman at first slip.
This is good cricket by India. Again, the line was good just outside the off stump. They're looking to pick up wickets early. It's not really all about containment out there. So Gilchrist just edging that one, falling well short of VVS Laxman. Ball hitting the soil, just deviating ever so slightly. Not too short, but just short of that first slip fielder, VVS Laxman.
Oh, inside edge, there's no one down there, so you don't need to even waste any energy running for that. Very fortunate that missed the stumps.
It's getting some sideways movements there. Here's the first one that fell short of VVS Laxman. Again, the ball leaving the left-hander ever so slightly. And on the second occasion, the ball immediately following that one came in. And fortunate Gilchrist that he didn't play that one onto his stumps. So often that can happen. But 4 runs.
Worth a shout. Turned down by umpire Goman. That's 4 more. So the run's coming pretty easily at the moment for the Australians. In the commentary position now, Ravi Shastri with Tony Gregg.
Yes, thanks Ian. That's certainly money for jam out there. Matthew Hayden bowled it short outside off stump. Boy, does he love the cut shot. And this is an example of it.
Yes, he's not had much of the strike in this innings. It's been dominated by Hayden. 32 balls as against the 11 that has been played by Adam Gilchrist.
In the air and another 4, another short delivery. This is not very good bowling by India. They've done their stuff with the bat, but at the moment the bowlers are letting the team down. Well, that's nicely struck down the ground again. Back for the second.
Yes, you could see Saurav Ganguly shaking his head at the end of the last over. The field that has been set here for Adam Gilchrist is wanting him to play off the front foot, and he's lethal on anything that's short. He already cut Zahir Khan earlier in the over, and then the pull shot. And Zahir Khan is bowling to Gilchrist as a man at short extra cover, so the captain's plans are pretty obvious. He wants him to play forward, drive through the offside, and he's not a happy man.
Oh, and that was close to the outside edge. He's also a little bit deceptive, sometimes a little quicker than he looks.
It's good line and a very good length here to Adam Gilchrist. We've already mentioned he's such a good player of the back foot. He likes to cut and pull. The length wasn't quite right there to play that cut shot.
Oh, over the top, and what a good shot. It's into the fence. Just short or just over? It looked as if it went all the way. Well, what timing that is. I tell you what, at the moment, if they receive a dot ball, that's the next one's got to go. This was a beautiful shot.
Yes, the Australians realize the importance of these early overs, and they're putting the pressure on all the bowlers. This is Agarkar's first over. Good use of his feet, and he didn't give the charge early. He was good with the timing of stepping down the track.
In the air, into the gap, and another 4. The 4s are coming thick and fast.
Well, he's looking to angle the ball across the left-hander here, Agarkar. It just gives the batsman a little extra room on this occasion. And Gilchrist went after this, but this was the 6 that he hit earlier. Lovely charge down the track, and then he slapped this one over point. There's no one in the deep, so Agarkar might just be thinking of coming round the wicket at some stage to the left-handers, try and tuck them up.
Well, they've raced to 64 without loss. This is the 10th over now. And another one into the gap on the offside. That wasn't there to drive, really. It was almost a flat back. Oh, it looked as if he was going to cut the ball and just kept going. As they've taken the view that in the first 15, it's going to be me or him.
Again, the width offered. It allows Gilchrist to free his arms and punish the bowler through the offside. Once again, the placement good. He had to reach out here, Gilchrist, but he's done well.
In the air, oh! And into the gap. Well, they've had a little bit of luck, there's no doubt about that, but if you really chance your arm and hit it hard, very often you get away with it.
Yes, a loose delivery to start off from Harbhajan. Not often you see him starting off with a delivery that's short and wide. Gilchrist has pounced onto it. Just for a moment, he must have had his heart in his mouth when he saw it going up in the air. Luckily for him, it was in the gap.
Oh, he's beaten the outside edge. Dropped by the keeper there. Yes, just to give us some idea of the comparison here, look at this. The Australians have really charged India. However, expect that little yellow curve to just start to dip now. Yes, I think that what you can expect to see, you can expect to see it to come back to the fold now, especially if they get another wicket. If you lose a couple of wickets, then all of a sudden things tend to slow down. Oh, he's got that away, fine for 4, so that's already 8 runs off the over. It's amazing. Gilchrist and Hayden, the way they've got things moving out there is just quite incredible.
This is why it's so dangerous, Adam Gilchrist. Even though he's beaten a couple of times in an over, he'll still be always on the lookout to put the bad ball away. The pressure is always on the bowler, knowing that he has very little margin for error. There's 2 men allowed outside the circle.
Well, that's well bowled. Back for the second. And it's very good through there.
Off the hip. And another boundary. So the Australians really hurting the Indians with the amount of boundaries that have been scored today already. 14 boundaries. Again, it's ripped away. Square leg is... will he get to it? No, he won't. In fact, the man has moved around to just behind square legs, and the boundaries continue to flow. So Gilchrist brings up his 50 in just his the 13th over. So a very fine innings from Adam Gilchrist. There's some good Australian supporters who have been following the team right throughout the tour.
We didn't see much of the strike early on, Adam Gilchrist, so these runs have really come with a rush.
In the air, and no fine leg. So the fine leg is up catching, so Gilchrist is happy to just wander around with the ball and hit it in the air over fine leg. So the 100 up for Australia in the 15th over.
Well, this has been a nightmare for our Gurkha. 7 deliveries have cost him 21. Most of them from boundaries hit by Adam Gilchrist. Wasn't a great line when you consider that fine leg is up. He's got to be full and at the stumps at the moment.
Flat to long on. So the Indian captain does it well. An appeal because it must have hit the pad first. Gilchrist wants the side screen fixed and put together. So no problems there for the umpire to make that decision. Bit of a gap in the side screen.
Well, Harbhajan did get Gilchrist in the test like that, hitting the pad first. On that occasion, it was well outside the line of off.
And Gilchrist tries for the sweep. Now, he may have got a little bottom edge onto that as it goes away towards the boundary. Have to wait the umpire's decision as to whether they are 3 runs or 3 leg byes. It's the latter. Gilchrist having a quiet chat to the umpire saying, I think you might have robbed me of 3 runs, ump. Did Gilchrist get a bottom edge? Looked like it there, although by Gilchrist's reaction.
There will be a bit of spin for him. There's a bit of taping on his little finger on the right hand. So just talking to the batsman and finding out whether it's okay. And Michael Bevan does.
It's bowled him here. Tendulkar has struck. And such an important wicket. Gilchrist going back to cut, giving himself room. The ball has gone and hit the stumps, and Australia have lost their 3rd wicket. This could be an important breakthrough.
And could also be the turning point. Wicket number 99 for Sachin Tendulkar. Round the wicket is a line that Gilchrist is never comfortable against. This one, the straight through, which found its mark. But a good innings of 76 by Gilchrist.